Hi, I'm Sofia Bernardi, mindset and business coach supporting ambitious new and rising coaches to master their mindset, create an aligned and profitable strategy, and grow a six-figure business and beyond using the Rising Coach method. I built a $500,000 business by the age of 24, and in this podcast, I will teach you the psychology, strategy, and energetics to do the same. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to the Quick Wins segment of Rising Coaches with Sofia Bernardi. This segment is all about sharing quick actions you can take today to help you attract more leads, sign aligned clients, and create a business that is not only more profitable, but also more sustainable and enjoyable. Let's dive in. Guys, this is the very first episode of the Quick Wins segment. I'm so excited. I decided to add this bonus episode each week to the podcast because I just want to give as much valuable as possible so that more of you can start, grow, and scale your online coaching business today. Because the more coaches out here in planet Earth helping other people and impacting lives, the better this planet will be. I wanted to create a segment that is really short and bite-sized so that you can easily listen to it and, more importantly, implement it. Here's the thing though, these quick wins will only work if you apply them. So make sure that you take notes and you go ahead and apply it today if it resonates. I'm going to be dropping these each week on a Thursday, so stay tuned. Make sure you are subscribed to the podcast if you're not already, because I'm going to be sharing everything. I'm not leaving anything secret or off the table. I just want to help you so much, but I know unfortunately so little people will actually take action. It's only the 1%ers that will listen to episodes like this and actually action it. So if you want to be that top 1%, make sure you act accordingly. With that being said, let's dive in. Today I wanted to talk to you about how to get clearer on your niche today, because this is something I see at all stages of business, people going through the motions of getting really stuck in their own way. And I understand, I have been there myself, and I hope that this episode will turn this around for you. So, niching is so important. And I'm not going to be going into the depths of this today because if you're listening to this, you already know how important it is to be niche in your business. There are 101 books out there on it and the power of it. So how do you actually get clearer on your niche? Grab a pen and paper out, or grab your notes app on your phone or computer, and let's go right on in. So firstly, you want to be choosing a niche that is either a previous version of yourself, meaning you have moved through it, you understand it, you've experienced it, and you're on the other side, or you are both passionate and an expert in this field, meaning you have studied it or worked in this field for many, many years or decades. Okay, so it's important that, you either have the experience in one way or another, and that you're really, really passionate about it. Because when you choose a niche, it is something that you are going to be making majority of your decisions around within your business, and you're going to be talking about it and thinking about it and revolving everything you do around your niche. So make sure you are passionate about this. So that's the first thing. Then, in order to get clear on it, these are the things we want to start to journal on and get clearer on. First, we really want to get clear on their current situation. I personally created a name for my ideal client so I could think of this person's particular name. And I made sure to choose a name that I had no affiliation with currently, and I didn't have a client at the time named this person. So I named my ideal client Emily. So I wrote down on a piece of paper the name Emily, and I got clear on Emily's current situation. What does her life look like, feel like, sound like? What's she doing? Who does she spend time with? What she's struggling with? What's going on in her world? Just the current situation as it is. Once I journaled on that, I then got clear on what is her dream situation. What is it she really, really, really wants? Not what you think she needs. What does she say she wants in her words? Remember, we need to articulate everything the way that they would articulate it. This is where I see so many coaches go wrong. They use lots of coaching terminologies that quite typically the everyday average human being out there doesn't really use or understand. For example, the word subconscious mind or limiting beliefs and things like that. And it's not to say that people don't know what that is, but do they actually language those kinds of things like that? Coaches do because they're familiar with those modalities and all of those sorts of things. But does your target audience? Maybe they do, dependent on who they are. For example, my target audience is coaches, and so it's okay for me to use that language. But when I was a mindset coach helping women to build confidence in themselves, that's not how they language their problems. They didn't say, oh, I just have this limiting belief that I'm not good enough, Like they languaged it in other ways, and this exercise is going to help you to get clear on what that is specifically. So get clear on their current situation, get clear on their dream situation. From there, you will be able to pinpoint at least 3 core problems that they experience and 3 core solutions that they would like, okay? So get clear on what those top problems are and top solutions are. And then journal some extra things to get even clearer today. What questions are they asking themselves, or searching on Google or YouTube or TikTok or Instagram to find the answers to their problems? And then create content on those questions. Answer those questions. Ask yourself, where are they showing up, right? And if you can, dependent on, how long you've been in business and your size of your audience and things like that, do some market research. Don't let this overtake your whole week and life and month, but if you can, just ask a few people maybe that you've previously worked with, or look at other coaches with a similar niche to you and see what they're talking about and their comment sections of their social media profiles, and seeing what people are asking and saying, and just gather that information. And then more importantly than any of these things that I've just shared today is to be consistent. You're not going to do one post after having this clarity and then all of a sudden your whole life and world and business changes. Maybe, but don't put that expectation on yourself. Instead, be consistent over a long period of time talking about the same thing. Obviously, you are allowed to branch out and talk about different things at time. That's very repetitive to just like literally talk about one thing, but stick to your niche at least, and the components within that niche, and be really, really consistent. It's what you do over a long period of time that's going to get you the most accurate data. I would not be where I am today if I had just, given up or stopped or changed after, 1 week, 1 month, even 6 months. It's about being consistent and maybe making baby tweaks along the way. I hope that this episode has supported you on how you can get clearer on your niche today so that you can show up with more clarity and more confidence in your business. I'll see you next week. If you thoroughly enjoyed this episode, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Your support fuels our mission to bring you even more valuable content every week. It truly means the world to me. My promise to you is that if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, I'll continue making incredible episodes such as this every week to help you to grow and scale your coaching business. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next episode.